My friend flies in tomorrow. I'm so excited for you to meet her. Josh has got his fun hat on.
I got my fun hat on because we're about to have heaps of fun.
Ahoy, me hearties! Welcome back to episode 48 of the New Kids. Oh, Josh, why does it look
terrible.
like that?
What's wrong with the sky?
Look at the grass,
Yeah,
and
it's
so
grey.
grey. Why is it like that?
I buggered it up.
Oh, that's when the drone glitched on you, remember?
Yeah, let's go with that.
Anywho, I'm Phoebe and this is Josh, and our footage is blurry and audio substandard because we're in our first year of sailing and documenting this novice journey on YouTube. We don't come from sailing backgrounds, nor families with supplementary wealth, which means that everything on the boat is secondhand, we do all the repairs ourselves, and our sailing experience is still in its infancy.
This is our first foggy morning on the boat.
All over the water, it reminds me a lot of Nusa Penida actually. Wow, this is beautiful! But with inexperience comes trouble, and mistakes, and a lot of learning. Click the button. In slow-mo, I was like, whoa. I am on fire and I jumped into the water. In our 6 months of sailing, we've had the honour of learning the ropes from other yachties, which has just deepened our love and gratitude for the sailing lifestyle.
So I'm just going to go off what Vernon explained to me and his first-hand experience with it.
The immeasurable miracles of this planet continues to leave us speechless, with having already a handful of once-in-a-lifetime experiences in a short 6 months. Is it beginner's luck? Being at the right place at the right time? Who's to know? But one thing we're sure of is that this planet is bound with beauty that's out there just waiting to be noticed. And the world will continue to unfold its endless wonders to those who explore it with a curious mind and a humble spirit. They say it never gets easier, you just get better. And we're betting some serious medium bucks on that because we have far to go. Josh extends outside of his electrical trade skills by fixing almost everything himself on board. And I'm bringing these videos to you live with no previous editing experience at all, which means I don't really know how to salvage low quality drone footage like this. I've tried watching videos online, nothing really I can do. I guess I could probably just lighten it up a little bit, maybe color correct it. Yeah, I'll do that. All right, 3, 2, 1, action.
So our number one rule is when we're walking around the boat, we always have a hand on something. Second rule, see that door up there? Every time we go out that door, we're going to grab your pink vest and we're going to wear it. Yeah. So while you're picking your brains...
Have you got treasure up there, Carter?
Yeah.
You got some gold booty. Arr.
Does that sound good?
Yep.
Alright, so if you were...
And eating.
And eating. Mm-hmm.
And eating my burger.
What we're going to do is we're going to start the motor so we can start it now, alright? It's a bit confusing because the steering wheel faces that way, doesn't it? Yeah, that's the back. And when we have to put the sails up, we're going to be stuck in the mud, okay? Because Phoebe needs to be doing things here. She needs to be using these lines, these ropes here, to help me get the sails up. And she's also going to have to be steering. So you're going to be with Mum, you can watch, but we have to be sitting over here and we have to be stuck in the mud until Phoebe says, okay, we're not stuck in it. Is that okay? Great.
Turtle, maybe?
Oh yeah, that's
Other little fishes?
oh yeah.
I saw a big one this morning.
What?
Big and long.
Water?
Water? That's all water everywhere. action.
So we're going 7.5 knots. We've got a double tuck in the main and a full head sail up. I just unlocked the wind generator and it's pumping amps right now. Carter's doing really, really well. It's a really beautiful sail, and because it's kind of the beginning of this southeasterly winds, there's no developed swell yet. So that's why we're able to maintain such a nice sort of speed. Like we're averaging.
It's a really comfortable sail.
It's, yeah, very comfortable. So yeah, we're about to go through unsafe passage. It was only a 13 nautical mile sail, which we're gonna do in just over an hour, basically. Yeah, check it out.
We've tucked in nice and close to South Mole, not too much fetch, which is good. So it's a lot calmer than what it was when we were arriving. Yeah, for the time being, this is gorgeous. So we're gonna have some brekkie and then head to the island and explore the abandoned resort. Well, explore the outside of it. But yeah, this is stunning. What's this beautiful girl doing? You friendly dog? A friendly dog is a tail wagging? Oh, you're a friendly girl. Hello. Gentle Carter. Good girl. Good girl. Welcome to South Mole Island, my favourite island that we've been to so far. It's currently owned by a Chinese company that invested 10 million in developing this jetty for the super yachts. In 2017, the island was hit by Cyclone Debbie, where it has remained untouched and currently for sale. So if you have a spare 30 mil hanging around, then consider taking a look at this pristine and picturesque paradise seated about 10 nautical miles east of Airlie Beach. The island is one of many in North Queensland with introduced species such as goats that were intended as food for boatsmen. We didn't see any, unfortunately, but not unfortunate for the native flora and fauna that suffer at the hands, or should I say hooves, of those little bulgy-eyed freaks. But one thing in abundance was coconut trees. Native birds with curved beaks such as cockatoos and galahs relish in the bountiful fresh fruit available and untouched on the Mole Islands. But untouched no longer, because Josh has been thickening up the soft, supple skin betwixt his thighs so that he can scramble up the coconut trees to provide another means of sustenance for us.
See that little part? That's where you put your mouth and ready to slurp.
Yum.
You want another one? You go. You can drink as much of this as you want, because look how many there are in the trees around us. All I have to do is climb up there and get them. Teach you where to drink from?
Yeah.
Like that.
Oh, this is showing you. Oh, it's so yum. It's like caramelly.
Do you want me to go get your water bottle for you, Carter, or are you happy now? I just could sit here and drink these flat out.
Chloe and Carter have gone for a walk around the rocks there. We're just low-key enjoying a bit of peace and quiet. Here's to being childless.
Cheers.
Cheers. It seemed we had the entire island to ourselves for a couple of hours before we felt the threatening aura of incoming jet skis approach. They were ripping around the beach for a while before we decided to head to some of the fringing reef to take Carter fishing and hopefully catch some dinner for the four of us. Being the middle of the day and the freckliest one there, I had to put vanity aside for a moment and slap on the sun protection, as much as it pains me to see this footage. for a rainforest walk this morning on South Mole Island. We're doing a 4K circuit, so 2Ks there, 2Ks back, which would be perfect for Carter, although he'll probably have a bit more energy than us at the end of this trip. We're keen to go for a swim. Popped the crap out of a pimple on my chin for no good reason, so that's fun. It's like just seeping now. There's butterflies everywhere. Look, Carter. Oh. Hi everyone.
I want to take one for a pet.
You can't keep them for a pet because they belong out here. This is their home. That was so cool. This is crazy. By far. What? Y'all, this is crazy, y'all. This is so beautiful. This is my favorite island that we've been to. The diversity of flora is just like, look at this. Honestly, it's genuinely overwhelming how beautiful this is. There's so much to be grateful for. Some of us are a bit tired, but hanging in there.
And
Carter's doing great.
How are you feeling, Carter? Good or bad?
What? Flip that upside down.
Or maybe good or tired? Bit tired. Bit tired. Yeah.
And
No, it was beautiful.
We're gonna go. I'm gonna climb a coconut tree, get some coconuts. I brought some steel straws, so we'll rehydrate and then have some lunch and go for a snorkel. Yo. Do you know how much a litre of coconut water costs in Australia? I spent years daydreaming about islands laden with coconut trees, dreaming of how I would climb a tree to harvest the freshest water I'd ever tasted, to quench my insatiable thirst. I'd Google, could I die from drinking too much coconut water? And in fact, you can't, unless you drown in it. This superfood is nutrient and mineral rich. Potassium, calcium, magnesium, sodium. It can deliver necessary electrolytes when dehydrated. Coconuts was such a vital plant for shipwrecked sailors, providing food in the flesh, hydration in the water, and insect repellent when the husks are burned. It's also been a supplementary IV in emergencies when regular IV fluids aren't available, because an unopened coconut is sterile. We'll be adding some IV bags to the wish list because we can't get enough of this. In the meantime, I'm going to work on my way of improving my technique to safely get up the tree. As you can imagine, clasping a tree with your feet and a hand while swinging a machete isn't an ideal situation to be in when you're 5 to 10 meters in the air and a long way from the hospital. And coconut water is $5 a litre, by the way. It's got flesh this time, so you'll be able to eat all the flesh off it.
Oh,
you can peel it off.
So weird.
Get it off.
Get it off her, get it off!
I want to feel the... Oh my god, it's like getting a wax.
It's been a long time since I felt that. So, which one did you catch, Carter?
That's the big one.
And then I wanted to show you how its tentacles feel, didn't I?
Yeah.
And then you felt it, but then what happened? It sucked your hand all the way in and then bit you with its little... You want to see its beak now?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I want to see the beak.
Yeah, maybe I want
Oh
to
wow.
again.
Oh wow.
That's. It looks like a bird's beak, doesn't it?
Yeah.
That
would have hurt.
You were so brave. Can I see your finger? Wow.
Right, this one on it.
Oh, one of the two? That one.
That one? That finger?
Oh.
No.
Thank you, fish.
Thank you, fish. When did you buy it?
No.
We didn't buy it. Do you remember Josh caught this yesterday?
Oh, yeah, that's right.
You were there. It was evident on this trip that Carter really took a liking to Josh, and there were many moments of admiration and imitation. So when I had to hang back at the boat for the afternoon to edit the video, Josh took the opportunity to further his impression upon Carter and develop trust between them. And what better way for masculine beings to bond than through an activity? With no children of our own on the cards for many moons, Josh was really excited to secretly make a treasure hunt for Carter on Black Island, aka Bali High.
You found it? Come show me. Was it in a bottle?
Yeah.
It must have been washed up there, hey?
Yep.
Okay, should we open up the treasure map and see what's in there?
Yep.
Geez, those pirates did a good job at wrapping that up. Wow.
It got burned.
Oh, those smoking pirates.
Someone burned it for real.
Can you show me the map? So do you know what this is? This is our key. This is so we can use our compass to find where the treasure is. So see how this dotted line? We got to follow that all the way till we find X marks the spot, and that's where the treasure is. Okay. Looks like a snake, doesn't it? But that's an S. So that means we need to walk on the compass towards the S. Down that way. Righto. You want to take this? We probably might need it. These are the bones of the last people who came to look for treasure on this island. Let's hope ours are the next one.
It concerns me that doesn't scare you and you're like, oh, cool.
So potentially my most important mission of the day is going to plant the treasure. I remember going on a treasure hunt with my uncles when I was very young. I only had female cousins, so it was cool to do some boy things. Although girls like hunting the treasure too, but I think it's a little bit more magical for boys. Coming to the end of the island, and I think I've found a place to stash it. This is what we're working with. Spooky tree. Bury the treasure. Arr, X marks the spot. So how many steps do you think we walked? Was it like maybe 50 steps?
Yeah.
So should we count out about 50 steps that way? Because we don't want to go past the treasure because that will make it hard to find, won't it?
Yeah.
Alrighty.
So, 11.
I don't see any X's, do I? Okay, so where do you think we are on the map?
There.
Well, that's what I would think too, except, do you think that this yellow stuff is water?
No.
Do you think that it might be sand?
Yeah, there.
So what do you think that the green stuff is then?
The island.
I think the green's the island too.
Yeah.
Let's get our compass and let's get the compass to point towards the E.
That one.
Alright, so we need to walk back that way, okay?
I think we need to find the X.
This tree makes me get shivers down my spine. Something's not right about this tree.
You feel that energy, Carter? Got pirate energy.
It looks like a piratey tree, doesn't it?
The egg.
Oh, is that an X?
Oh my!
Oh, it's an X! And that marks the spot, doesn't it? What do you got there?
What? I found this other.
Oh my. Oh.
Oh my god, there's more crumpets!
The pirates left crumpets.
Pirates must have crumpets too.
Treasure.
I love it.
You love it?
I think we still need to dig.
You want to keep digging?
I think we're still something.
Good morning. Had another beautiful night staying at Black Island, at the reef surrounding Black Island. And we're heading back to Early Beach this morning because Chloe and Carter are going to be staying in a hotel for the next 3 days. So I had 3 days on the boat and then 3 days on land. It's actually really cool having a kid on board because we kind of just tend to sit around at the table eating our food and our yogurt and our fruit and drinking cacao and just playing, and yeah, it's really nice. It's been really beautiful to wake up with youthful energy and hear joyful children screaming in the morning. Carter! But yeah, it's 20 to 9 now, so heading back to Airlie. The winds are supposed to build throughout the day, so that's why we're leaving at this time, but it's bloody beautiful right now. Really, really gorgeous sunrise, very glowy. So we're clear of any fringe reef now, so we're going to raise the main and then the headsail.
I'm going to put a reef in the main. I just double reef the main.
Yep. So we forgot that we already had 2 reefs in the main from our passage a couple of days ago. That's handy. And we're going to raise the headsail now. All right, baby. Ready?
Wait a second.
Yep.
Alright, baby.
All right.
On our last passage, I noticed that one of our battens on the mainsail is actually coming out of its little channel that it's in. So I'm gonna have to get some thread. I've been meaning to get some thread because I need to fix up our head sail as well. So I've got a little bit of sewing that needs to happen in the next few days before we get ready to sail up to Townsville.
So I haven't actually introduced Chloe to you yet. She's a longtime friend of mine. So we went to the same high school, and I think we had like a few free periods together or something. I can't remember how we became friends, but I remember that Chloe was interested in veganism back then, and we were talking about, we had very similar interests, like similar things that we were passionate about, and I think that's kind of what connected us. So yeah, it's really exciting to have Chloe here with us and to have Carter as well. I've known Carter since he was a baby, obviously, and so it's just insane to see him grow up into such an incredible young man. So what have you enjoyed the most about it so far?
The feeling the most.
Yeah.
To feel like there's more to life than what you're told on the average. Like, you go to work 9 to 5, you come home, you have dinner, you go to bed, and like on the weekends then you get to like kind of actually enjoy life. You get 2 days of the week to enjoy life, which you generally spend doing groceries and cleaning.
Yeah.
So I don't know,
Life admin.
that feeling compared to just like being within, you're like held within a bubble and it's like this is your expectations, and then actually being out here you're like I can do it all.
Yeah.
Like, there is so much more accessible than what we're brought up to believe, and you can have all the things you want plus more. Like to be able to like be out here, feel so natural. It actually feels so natural. It's like within you, your body's like, ah,
Yeah.
yes, like the wild, the freedom.
Yeah. Being so
around
connected to the
nature.
source.
Yeah, connected to the source. It feels so powerful. I love that feeling.
Got our first fish!
Oh my god!
Hold on to you! Hold on, Carter! Carter's gonna love this.
I can't believe. You just lost it.
I just spat it.
It spat it out. That was anticlimactic. Anyways.
Oh, we've been waiting for that. No. Yeah, it's really nice. Like, I think this is like really great timing actually for both of us to experience it and for me to see Carter in this atmosphere because seeing how natural it is for both of us. Like, it's not like he's like, oh, this is so scary, this is so weird. He's like full embracing it, like, so it's like animal like. He's like, yes, I'm in my space. Like climbing up to the top of the mountains and the rocks.
Yeah. Oh, I wish we got that on camera. Yesterday went for a snorkel and we got a little bit cold because we're the only ones without proper dive gear. Josh has got the full setup. So we got cold maybe 20 minutes into it. We swam to an island and Carter and I were naked lying on the sand, and then Chloe joined us soon after. And while we were waiting for Josh to come pick us up in the tender, Carter climbed to the highest rock.
So big.
So big in the nudie. And you were so brave and you trusted your body, didn't you?
Yeah.
You were so strong.
Just standing like on the edge of the rock. He was like leaning into the wind. He was like, oh.
Yeah.
It's like Titanic.
Yeah. We were trying not to look at him because you didn't want to distract him, but it was so impressive to see a 4.5-year-old operate in his body that way. It's, yeah. You would definitely suit sailing life, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Back at our anchorage, we got the wings up, which is really nice. And we got some lunch. Let me see it. Let me see what you got.
Nothing too complicated, just a
Yeah.
little bit of deliciousness.
Miso glazed pumpkin and glass noodles under there and
We're very lucky to have
all
a
kinds of stuff.
5-star Michelin chef living on board.
Yeah, literally. I'm sad to go home.
Better be a good tip. Oh, look, I got my pimple cream on. Anyways, bye.
Thank you so much for watching, guys. Next week we'll be heading west to our first freshwater waterfall of the season before continuing our journey north up the east coast of Queensland. We are so excited to get going. We'll see you then.